What's going on, guys? The trailer build is complete. Stick around to check it out. Man, this thing literally turned out perfect.
That's what we about. Just feel the warm breeze. Living young and wild and free.
All right, y'all, here it is. Mason's custom built gooseneck trailer. This thing turned out so much better than I even expected. Really, the only thing left to do is to get these welds a little more, smooth with the grinder, get it all cleaned up. I plan to throw about 2 coats of black paint over it, and other than that, it should be finished up. But it is all in all complete. So basically what I did in that first video, and if you want a more of a detailed build video, feel free to check out the other video. I'll leave the link in the description down here for you. But this is a fully custom build. There were a lot of kind of strange different components, nothing really that you could purchase outside of building it yourself and having it welded up. So the gooseneck stem right here, for instance, is a plumbing pipe. It's a piece of galvanized pipe used for plumbing. Basically, this hitch right here is a sway bar controller hitch for, say, like a travel trailer or something like that. Basically, it just mounts right on there. Throw the pin straight through. And once it's locked in, it's not coming off. So the first design that I came up with, it did not include this angled bracket here. And it actually was intended to have sort of a triangle shape, kind of similar to what you would find in a commercial grade gooseneck trailer. What we figured out when we were doing the final weld is that triangle shape was not going to be strong enough for what we were going to be using it for. So we had to figure out kind of a center ground here to allow for a little bit of flex, which it still does. That way, if you're going over any kind of uneven or rough terrain or anything like that, it'll allow the trailer to not, bottom out, or, various different reasons why that flex is important. It is super strong. I'm about 185 and I've stood on it no problem several times. Now, obviously, I'm not going to continue testing it until it breaks, but for the application we're using it for, a 40-pound kid and a 25-pound tractor, it is way more than enough. Again, this is 1x1 16 gauge square tubing, really easy to get your hands on, really cheap. As long as you know someone or can weld yourself, it's really not a problem whatsoever. Now, as far as the construction under here, I was not really sure exactly what I was going to do as far as the wheels are concerned. What I ended up doing was basically just having another piece of 1x1. I don't know if you can see it, I can't really get under there, but basically it's just another piece of 1x1 stacked on top of the frame. It allowed for the bolts to act as like an axle. So for the back here, I wasn't for sure if I was going to put a gate on or not, but we ended up deciding to. It was really easy to do. Basically just have these clevis pins on here. So these gate hinges right here came as a straight piece initially, just required a little bit of bending. Basically remove the clevis pins, remove these pins here, and it will allow that trailer to drop right on down. You can just basically slide these to the front or to the back, doesn't really matter. But that gate is no issue. It's long enough where he can just drive that tractor straight up and down it. even though you had this little lip right here, it was really difficult to find 1-inch hinges on each side that were gonna fit this 1x1 without being too big. And I couldn't find any steel hinges 1x1 that could be welded to it. So just kind of had to, you know, make it work. And that was really the best way to do it. But yeah, other than that, this trailer build turned out really well. Fairly easy to do. And gosh, Mason was so excited about it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you again in the next one.
That's what we